Moana's adventure in the ancient city of Ephesus. One day, the brave and curious Moana decided to explore the fascinating historical site of the ancient city of Ephesus in Turkey. Accompanied by her loyal friends Hei Hei and her cute pig Pua, Moana hoped to learn many things both for herself and for the children. Chapter 1. The Mysterious Gates of the Ancient City. Moana and her friends stepped through the enormous and magnificent gates of Ephesus. This place was once one of the most important cities of the Romans. At the entrance, they were greeted by high columns and grand statues adorning the marble streets. Moana was eager to learn about the history of this place and embark on a journey to ancient times. Their first stop was the famous Library of Celsus, known for its impressive columns and statues. As they approached the library, Moana noticed the 4 large statues at the front of the building. These statues represented virtues like wisdom, virtue, intelligence, and knowledge. Moana explained to the children how important these values were in ancient times. Inside the library, the shelves were filled with scrolls and books, showing that this place was a center of knowledge. Moana shared insights about the power of books, encouraging children to always be open to learning. Chapter 2. The Magical World of the Theater. Moana and her friends moved towards the great theater of Ephesus. This theater was one of the largest in the ancient world, capable of seating 25,000 people. Moana stepped onto the stage and explained that once upon a time, plays, music, and performances were held here. Together with Hei Hei and Pua, they put on a fun theater show. Hei Hei made everyone laugh with his funny antics, and Pua won the hearts of the audience with his sweetness. Moana explained to the children how people entertained themselves and shared their culture in ancient times. Thanks to the theater's enchanting acoustics, Moana's voice could be heard clearly even from the farthest rows. The children, captivated by the magic of the theater, discovered the entertainment culture of ancient times. Chapter 3. The Enchantment of the Temple of Artemis. When Moana reached the Temple of Artemis, one of the symbols of Ephesus, she learned that it was one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. As she wandered among the ruins of the temple, she felt the power of nature and the deities. As she walked around the temple, Moana told the children about Artemis' connection with nature and animals. Moana emphasized the importance of protecting nature and loving animals. She saw many statues and altars dedicated to Artemis near the sacred area. Moana shared information with the children about the ancient rituals and festivals held here, explaining that these rituals were a way to live in harmony with and show respect for nature. Chapter 4. Fun Shopping at the Agora. Moana continued towards the bustling marketplace, the Agora of Ephesus. This place was the trade center of the city in ancient times. Moana met the merchants and learned about the trade life of ancient times. As they walked through the Agora, they examined the goods sold by the merchants and showed the children how people shopped in ancient times. Moana and her friends played a fun shopping game in the Agora. She explained the importance of sharing, bartering, and social relationships to the children. Moana stopped by a large fountain in a corner of the Agora and explained that people used to gather here to drink water and chat. Gathered around the fountain, the children enjoyed imagining the social life of ancient times. Chapter 5. Traces of Homes and Daily Life. As Moana wandered through Ephesus, she came across the ruins of ancient houses. These houses were adorned with mosaic floors and frescoed walls. Moana explained to the children how